What if God never spoke? Before you continue listening, I want to do something uncomfortable. Forget your religion just for a few minutes. Forget the name you call God. Forget the rituals. Forget what your parents told you, your community taught you till date. Just for a moment, stand mentally naked. No labels, no inheritance, no fear, just you. And one question: if you're born somewhere else, would you still believe exactly what you believe today? Think carefully, not emotionally, carefully. If you are born in another country, another century, another family, another language, would your version of truth remain the same towards your religion or your current God? Or would you suddenly quite change clothes? Most people never answer this question because it shakes something dangerous: identity. Because what if your deepest belief was not discovered? What if it was inherited, installed, repeated, absorbed, like an invisible accent of the mind? And maybe that sounds uncomfortable, but ask yourself something brutally honest. Did you choose your beliefs or did your environment choose them for you? Because before you could speak, before you could reason, before you could even question, someone had already whispered to you that this is truth, this is God, these are the rules, these are the people who are right. And over time, repetition became certainty. Now, pause again and think. Across the world, billions of people believe deeply, emotionally, completely different things. Different heavens, different punishments, different stories, different paths to salvation. And most are equally certain. That should disturb you, not because belief exists, but because certainty exists everywhere, and certainty contradicts itself. Because something is wrong, or perhaps many are. And here is the terrifying part: every person thinks it is someone else, never themselves. Now, let me ask you something strange, a question nobody likes. Why does God always seem to speak the language of the geography people were born into? Why is divine truth so geographically obedient? Why does God believe map itself onto the birth location so perfectly? Why does destiny seem to depend on postal codes? Imagine this: a child is born, no religion, no scriptures, no teachers, no inherited stories, no fear of punishment, no reward, no heaven, no hell, no tradition, just awareness. Would that child independently arrive at the exact God you believe in? Exactly. Or something entirely different? Or perhaps nothing at all? If your answer is yes, of course, then ask yourself, why are billions of equally intelligent human beings arriving somewhere else? Listen carefully. This is not an argument against God. Maybe God exists, maybe, but Existence and human certainty about existence are not the same thing. You can believe something sincerely and still be mistaken. History has proven that again and again and again. And how much is inheritance which is programmed into your brain? Because if God exists and the truth matters, then questioning shouldn't be dangerous. Truth does not fear investigation. Only fragile things fear questions. So tonight, before you sleep, sit alone. No music, no distractions, no scrolling. And ask yourself one terrifying question. If I had been born somewhere else, would I still be this certain about the current God and the current religion that I consider right now? And if the answer frightens you, perhaps that fear is where thinking begins. If the question stayed with you, stay here. Because this channel is not about answers, it is about the questions that refuse to let you sleep. Subscribe if you are willing to think.